I am courage, Mother Courage, as in the story by the German fellow Brecht. Except I'm real. Never bore a child, was never anyone's mama. Brecht borrowed my character, my name, from Johann Grimmelshausen. Johann, one of the countless hapless fools caught up by the 30 Years' War. Johann. He recounted my story, said it was fiction, but the truth? Well, let's just say he knew of what he wrote. My given name was Labuska, orphaned, or so I was told. Grew up in a small Czech village, was raised by a hard but kind enough foster mother. When I was 13 years old, the war flooded our village with soldiers. I was a child, smart, fluent in German, but of all my qualities, this stood out. I was voluptuous, sultry, and let us say just a bit precocious. My foster mother said I needed to cut my hair, bind my breasts, dress as a boy, try to get on as a officer's valet, all to preserve my virtue. I didn't want preserving, but I did as I was told. So I changed my name to Yanko and got a post with the German captain, tending to his animals and wardrobe. In fact, I played the part so well, no one ever suspected. But I was my own worst enemy. One evening, on a regular bout of drinking, this scum, this German soldier begins harping on how we, Czechs, are useless, lazy, and stupid. I'd had it. I jumped up and I told him to shut his gab or I'll put my boot on it. In an instant we were at each other. And yes, sure, I was beautiful, but I could handle myself as well as any of those louts. So we're in the heat of it, having it, and then he tries to grab me by my... Oh, the look on his face, worth a fortune. Stunned, he froze just for an instant, which gave me an opening. I knocked him senseless to the floor and stormed out, victorious, vindicated, and a bit worried. He kept quiet about my secret for a few days, embarrassed, no doubt, being whipped by a girl. But I knew the truth would get out, so I had to be the first to tell my captain. So when I got to the part about this scum grabbing me, I don't know why, I just blurted out he tried to grab me by my courage. And that was it. I've been called Courage ever since. Courage. I had 3 husbands by the age of 15, widow each time. 5 more by 30 years of age. Had a good business provisioning the army with my cart and my other wares. Made a fortune. The war ended. I moved to Prague, lived well, had a bit of a reputation, but all in all. Then this Brecht fellow comes along, claims I had children and scruples. Believe me, I never had a child or pangs of conscience. They only get in the way of getting by. So, he makes me famous, of sorts. And before you know it, me, the real courage, well, that's it. That's me. I'll have to go, but I'll linger a bit outside in case you want to, get to know me better.